What's going on, folks? Eddy Carrington, and I'm back with another unwrapping video from a piece of budget art that I purchased online. The next two pieces of art that I bought, I actually forgot what they are. They were delivered, and when they got delivered, it rained that day, and so the boxes got super wet, and I just ended up taking out the art right away as soon as I was able to get the artwork off of the porch. But they've been sitting in my corner for probably over a month and a half. So today I'm going to go ahead and crack them open, see what we got. Once again, these particular pieces of artwork that I'm opening today come from the Goodwill website, Shop Goodwill. And once I open them up, I'll tell you how much I paid for them so I can remember what they are to begin with. So this is actually titled Three Men on a Park Bench by Ann Jenkins. And I bought this once again from the Goodwill website. It was actually misclassified. It was classified as a print. And so I'm going to assume a lot of people didn't necessarily pay too much attention to it. But when I saw it, I was able to identify relatively quickly that this is probably a real drawing. And as we can see, or maybe you can't, but I'm telling you that this is a pencil drawing that is very high quality and pretty unique. Somebody, or more specifically Ann Jenkins, captured a pretty non-exciting day at the park of wherever this may be, and three individuals sitting on a bench, and Ann Jenkins caught that experience, and so I was drawn to this piece of artwork because even though this is not something that is looked at as exciting and something that a lot of people capture via art, there is something serene about sitting in a park bench, relaxing, taking it all in, whether you're people watching or looking at the birds, enjoying the weather, the nature, the trees around you. And so I didn't want to let this piece of artwork pass me by. And luckily I only paid $15 for this piece of art. So not bad at all. And it also came with a bit of a frame that isn't in that good a shape. The frame itself is in kind of a bad shape. Looks like at one point this was sold for $55, and for me to spend $15 on it, I think was a pretty good deal. As far as shipping goes, I spent $11.36 for shipping plus another $3.50 for handling. So in total, less than $30 to have this packaged and mailed to me, on top of purchasing this piece of artwork that would more than likely need a frame to kind of keep it in good quality over the years. But at the very least, what I have for it now should be sufficient until I end up needing to purchase a more effective frame that can kind of keep this safe for me over the years. But a pretty good piece of artwork for $15, less than $30 mailed to me. Thank you, Goodwill. Here's another piece of artwork I bought that I forgot what it is. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's going on here. So this one's called In the Spring, the War Ended. In the Spring, the War Ended by Galuzzo. A Galluzzo. Galluzzo. But this is a pretty cool piece of art. Looks like it's drawn a little bit of a mixed media where they took pieces of different fabrics and material, carved it up, painted it, added a few colorings with looks like pencil, colored pencil. Maybe that is watercolor. But this is a pretty cool piece of art. I decided to get this because $22 plus $5.99 for shipping. I was able to get this for under 30 bucks. I thought this was a pretty good piece of art to buy. In hindsight, would I have bought it now that I have it in hand? Probably not. If I were walking in a thrift store and I came across this and this had a price tag of $30, I might not have bought it. But at the same time, I decided to take a chance with this, and for 30 bucks, I think that was a good chance to take. I'm not sure where I will hang this up, if at all, but I'm pretty sure I can find somewhere to kind of put this on the wall here in this house. But 22 bucks plus $6, less than $30 for a framed piece of art. So thanks again, folks, for chiming in, listening to me ramble. I'm really appreciative of you carving out a bit of your time, watching me open up different packages from Goodwill that incorporate mostly art, but I do purchase a lot of other random things from that website. And this is just really a hobby of mine. Some people like to go out and spend 40, 50 bucks on a meal. Some people like to go to a bar and spend 30, 40 bucks on drinks or go smoke cigars. And I do enjoy a good cigar every so often, but art is my hobby. I'm not out buying shoes and clothing and jewelry a lot. Art is something that I do find joy in collecting, and I look for more videos like this and also other videos that cover different topics and hobbies of mine. So I'll see you in the next video.